Hello y'all, it's been a while since I've made a video, but just wanted to give a quick update on what we're up to. um, so we got a little potbelly pig, and lately I've been working on its new home, which is going to be directly next to the goat's pen. So I just kind of extended out the fence post. So you see right here, got those T-posts driven in. That's it's gonna be Porker's house. Porker is the potbelly we got. His name is Porker McCullum. He's named after a Texas country singer, Parker McCullum. So, and there's the goat pen right there. But let me turn this camera around. And okay, so this is where I'm at with it. I got mostly all the sides up, framing another side wall here to replicate what I did there for the goats. It's really to provide some shelter when it's windy and cold. So yeah, instead of just doing an open covered area with 3 walls, we have 5 walls angled. So I'll put something here, cover this wall up here, then I'll do the same thing here, cover it here. I don't know what material I'm going to use yet, but I guess it'll determine it's going to be determined by what I have available. So I'm going to try to use whatever materials I have. That way I don't have to buy any. On top, this was actually a part of our old sign. We had these two, was it 3/8 plywood? We had 2 sheets of 3/8 plywood that we used for our old sign. Took it down, and then we had these extra pieces of plywood, so they have been sitting there for well over a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So I'm glad I finally got to put into use. This is used it for the roof, but what I'll end up doing next is putting a tin roof on top of it, kind of like we did there for the goat pen. But the goats like to jump off the edge of the roof, so they bend up all the edges. A little dangerous, but they like to live a dangerous life. That's how they roll. Ain't that right, Waylon? You live a dangerous life, buddy? Yeah. It's pretty dangerous. So yeah, probably about 60% down with this. Once I get all the sides up and the roofing done on the house, then what's left is kind of shoring up these posts. So when I add the fencing to it and start giving attention, none of the T-posts give. So I'm gonna have to shore up these corner points. So I'll add the fencing. After that, it'll come all the way this way. Not sure if I'm gonna bring it around the back of that little shed here or stop it on the corners. So we'll see how I want to do that. Then it'll come this way. So come around this corner. Fence will end here. Then I'll make a makeshift little gate for the pen, entry into the pen. But yeah, here it is. Willie, do you want to add any comments to your neighbor coming soon? We know you're not fans of, you and Willie and Waylon are not fans of Porker at all. They don't want anything to do with Porker. Just because he stinks. So do they, so I don't know what their problem is. Yes, it's kind of what we've been doing here. We did get a couple more bunnies today. There's one right there. There's another one way over there. See that little white? Oh, there he goes, moving. There's one there, and there's a third one somewhere, a third white one around here. So I know we got 2 black bunnies, I think 4 white bunnies, and 1 gray one. So that puts us about 7 bunnies, I think, if I did my math right. Yeah, 4 whites, 2 blacks, and 1 gray that just roam around the property. There's 1 black one right there. Let's see. And they just roam around the property. They're free range bunnies. They seem to be living a good life. And they just kind of graze off the property here. Oh, there's another black. Oh, there he goes. There's 1 black one there. The one's over here under the table. Oh, and he's gone. But we also leave food out for them and water, so they come and they'll eat. So they are eating these pellets and drinking water, so because we're having to fill it up every few days or so. But here's the other newest member. Hey, buddy. Porker, how do you like living here? Yep, we know you're in jail right now, but we had to put you in there because you were free range for a bit. He didn't have a pen, so we were initially planning to put him in here the first day he broke out. So I don't know if you see I had to do a quick fix. I put these 2x4s to add some support to this I don't know if they call it chicken wire. But first day he broke through this and he just ran through the fence, tore it up. So I put 2x4s on all across the bottom part of this wire fence, and he seems to be happy. We got him from the local humane society. But yeah, he eats pretty good. He's gaining weight. He seems in good spirits. His tail wagging. Wasn't wagging when we got him. Oh, and here's a kind of a cool thing. So we have a peach tree. If you've ever been here, you've probably never seen peaches though. But believe it or not, we have a peach tree on our property. And it is blooming. And we are in February, middle of February. February 17th to be exact. Look at these. Look at all these buds on this peach tree. But there's always a but. And look how big it is. Goodness gracious. This will be so many peaches. The problem is they are blooming too early. So these are not the right type of peach trees that should be planted out here. They need, I guess it's hard for me to explain how that works, but basically certain trees, it's like this one for instance, it requires I think like 200 hours of below a certain temperature. Code temperature I believe is like 40 degrees or something like that. You'll have to look it up. It's a certain temperature that it needs to be below that hours. Once it reaches that hour, it says like 200 hours I think, and once it hits that threshold of being at under 40 degrees, let's just go with 40 degrees for 200 hours, then that triggers it to start blooming. Of course, along with the pollinators and all the other cool Mother Nature stuff, the way it works. But this one needed to be like a 300 or 400 hour plant. Of course, I know I'm probably not explaining that the best, but it's kind of a little complicated. So just beware when you buy trees. Do a little research, I guess, see what the plant requires, what climate is it best suited for. Yeah, so anyways, we planted that tree and we were told and that it was perfect for this area, and yeah, it's nice, all right, but it's not producing. It's growing, but it's not producing. So anyway, that's enough of my rant. I'll be doing another update once I get this Porker's pin completed. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one, and y'all take care. Bye.